with this event, there's a couple of things that are worth doing. The first thing is this challenge quest in the bottom. Not each day, but when you've completed the previous floors quests, you can unlock these other ones. So we signed in, we killed some zombies, we sped some stuff up. Let's go meld some materials. Just as a pro tip, you always want to just keep materials unmelded if you don't need to be using them, because there's always going to be some type of an event that has a need for you to do this. Just save them until you need them is basically the advice there. So we got five materials melded, use 100 gold. All right, well, rather than spending in the shop, I'm just gonna go use gold on something I recommend everybody does all the time. All right, we're gonna go to the docks and you can spend gold there. You'll see I'm skipping over a few of the things. When it asks you, hey, spend 1,000 gold, spend 3,000 gold, just go to the docks. You're gonna find some items there rather than the regular shop. We have unlocked the next level, and we got this stuff across the top, so we will get one more building block of granite. It's 3,000 gold, so it's not totally free. I was planning on getting a daily pack anyway, so I can meet that criteria. This last one, buy a total of 18 granite. So whether you do all of these things or not, I think that to just weigh this right here, 18 granite, that's $3. Would you pay $3 to get 20 Titan alloys? Let's do in 50% speed ups. Who cares about the chat bubble? Let's check this out. So 28 Titan alloys for $3. We come in here even on the daily special right now for alloys. It's $3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51. So you're getting, obviously more alloy here for $3. But just perspective-wise, if spending this $3 here in this event is going to get you these things, as well as by having 18 granite, it's going to allow you to... Let's check out. So each floor gives us 10 hearts. If we need to get this, the $3 is going to give us enough to clear this first reward track. So we're also, for spending $3, getting these rewards, 500 gold, 8 elite recruitments. I think overall it's worth probably doing that. They try to screw you up with these things. Buying more is not always the best value, so what you need to do is you need to take the amount of money divided by the quantity of whatever the event token is they're doing. So we got $2.99 divided by 18, so 16 cents a block versus $4.99 divided by 27, 18 cents a block. So clearly, it's a better value for you to buy the first option multiple times rather than ever going to the next option. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but essentially, it's very rare that you actually get a better value by buying the larger quantities. I will spend my money on your behalf. So I got 18 blocks. What does that actually get me in this event? Again, each build gives you 10 hearts. And so as you can see this track, I've got 40 out of 180. Build again. Now I've got 50 out of 180. So a block is 10 points in your level advancement. I'll do a spreadsheet that would show you how many more you'd have to buy to unlock these other rewards tiers. It's also kind of annoying that it won't let us just build all of them. So as we have done that, now we can claim these rewards. And you can see I'd need a total of 380 minus 220, so 160 more blocks if I want to unlock this next tier. So basically, $3 more. Do I want to spend $3 to get 20 Titan coins? I'm not really sure if I want to do that. Now this next area, I'm I've unlocked the ability to get these items as well. And the only thing I'd have to spend money here is getting 3,000 gold from buying packs. So 10,000 officer XP, 30,000 officer XP. 24 officer fragments. 48. All right, at this point, it becomes a question again of, are you going to spend money anyway to try and unlock maybe getting some of this other stuff on this last track? 3,000 gold. It always defaults to take you to the regular store. I usually check out stuff here. One thing I'm going to do is, just since I'm kind of low on my AOZ coins, they're technically a little cheaper, I'm going to go to the website and get that. This is a really good value, by the way, this Christmas Frenzy pack. I think for getting decent items, especially these extensions, along with the rare green ones and these blueprints for $5. It's a pretty good deal. Alright, so you got this. Unlock these guys. And the last tier. Let's see. This is where it's like, again, if you're gonna spend money, I wouldn't spend it on buying blocks to go further up in here. These hearts, as you have them, outside of them unlocking these reward tracks here, which are okay, but really not, I think, worth going very far in. There's also this exchange store, and so these hearts now can be used to buy other items here. This is one of the more complicated events, I'll say. You got to keep track of a bunch of different things to calculate value proposition. And so, like, I have these hearts now. Essentially, we would need to do a conversion of each block is worth 10 hearts. So what's the currency of hearts to buying these things now to know which of these are a good deal? $3 to get 220 hearts. So a heart is essentially a little more than a penny. If we want to say, anything in here, an equipment alloy is 5 hearts. So that's a pretty good value to only pay 6 cents for a Titan alloy. If we compare it to, this is the level 2 pack, it ends up being about the same price. So you're basically getting level 1 prices if you're doing that type of an exchange. If you want to look at that from a perspective against a officer fragment, so essentially, 80-ish cents per fragment. That's about how much you pay when you're buying them from the store. Usually get, it depends, I don't know if you have noticed this yet, but the type of officer, the price and the number of fragments does change. But like here, $7 for 2, 4, 5. So a strategist is Suki, so is Brave Star. So that seems to be a little bit of a good deal. At the end of the day, I think the takeaway here is they do as many things as they can to make a lot of these events very confusing. So you get caught up in the wrong things of whether this is a good value or not. So I think to recap, I'm not going to go into breaking down every single one of these situations of whether it's a good value or not. I think you should make the decision probably by which items are meaningful for what you're trying to get another power spike in or promote. And that's how you should choose what you're going to pick, at least using the hearts here. To recap, I think for the entire event itself, it's worth spending the $3 that you would need to get this 18 granite to clear this next track and to go into here. And if you know that you were going to spend some gold anyway on some packs, to get this 3,000 gold in here and the 1,000 gold in here spent on packs. That's pretty awesome to get some of these things that you were going to spend money on packs anyway for. If you are going out of your way to spend money just to unlock these things, this probably isn't the best thing for you to do. And I would just advise doing the things you can for free in this first track, and maybe buying a single pack in here in this second track, and the $3 for the granite, but probably stopping there.